Well, it's Sunday while I'm recording, so happy rainy Sunday. I hope you took advantage of this weekend and the beautiful weather and got out. We certainly did. We planted in the flower beds and we went to the nursery with our masks on and picked up tomato plants and peas and what else are we going to plant? Got a bunch of stuff. Squash. I even bought a cantaloupe plant and a watermelon plant. I'm going to try it. So, we're planting us a garden this year. But this is not gardening class. This is math class. And our lessons this week are all going to be about perimeter. Perimeter is super easy. Starting on page 251. The perimeter of a polygon is the distance around the polygon. Perimeter is found by adding the lengths of all the sides. So if you remember, a polygon, if we go back, is just, the actual definition is a simple closed figure made up of line segments. In other words, a polygon is not this. That's not a line segment, okay? It has to be straight lines. So triangles, rectangles, squares, hexagons, any of those that are made up with lines, no curves. And all you have to do let's say that you've got these lines. This is line A, this is line B, this is line C. To get your perimeter, you say A plus B plus C equals. And that's your perimeter. So, for example, if I were to say that... Oh, this marker smells so bad. If I were to say that, since this is an equilateral triangle, that these sides are each 3 whatevers, I would say 3 plus 3 plus 3, 9, or 3 times 3. Now, if you've got something like a rectangle, where these two sides are the same and these two sides are the same, you can just add them all up separately, which is just fine. Or, let's say that this is 2 and this is 5. You can also say 5 times 2 plus 2 times 2. So 10 plus 4. Doesn't matter which, you're going to get the same answer. Where doing it that way makes it a little easier is when your numbers get a lot bigger. Like if this were 21 and 50. Well, 50 times 2 plus 21 times 2 is easier than adding 50 plus 50 plus 21 plus 21. Because that's just 42, and that's 100, and now I know my answer is 142. Makes it a little faster. But honestly, as long as you remember that for perimeter, if you just add all those separate lines, that's the easiest way to remember it. But as you get where you do perimeter more and more, you'll start working out those formulas that work best for you in your head. And then they've shown you virtually the same thing in the yellow, and it says, be sure to include your unit of measure. So I didn't give a unit of measure, but let's say that was 2 inches. Well, when you get your answer, you want to make sure to put inch. Or if it were millimeter, you want to make sure that you put millimeter instead. You want to always show what your measurement is. And that is your introduction to perimeter. See ya!